Hi friends, now we are going to talk about another topic is function in Python language. Function is the very important topic in Python. So before going to how can you write various types of functions in Python language. So first of all you have to know the basic definition of function. So generally that is the first definition of function is nothing but a function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. So that is the definition is here. Function, it consisting block of code. Okay. So how can you run that block of code? When you call. Okay. So and another one is you can pass code known as parameters. Into a function that. And another one is the final result will be represented in the particular variable with the help of return. So these 2 points are very important for function. Once again, that the function is definition is block of code. Okay. So first one is the first definition is creating a function. So first concept is creating a function. So in Python, a function is defined using the definition that is defined as def. Okay, all functions should start with def. For example, I am taking that def. This is my function. That function name is quotation. Okay, always you have to use these brackets and colons, not semicolon. Okay, then after that I am writing that name is here. I am writing that print my name is Kotesh. My name is Koti. So this is the actual my response for this function. So this is actually creating a function. Next one is calling a function. So when you call the particular function, that is called as second one is calling function. So to call a function, use the function name followed by parenthesis. So followed by parenthesis means simply I am calling that is the entire function. I am writing that name is here. So once again I am writing this. So based on this output, this the function name is quotation. I am calling by quotation parenthesis and at the end of semicolon. Sorry, no need to use semicolon. Okay. So when you call this the particular function, automatically you will, after execution of this, you will get the result for this is, you will get the result is my name is Koti. So this is my output. Okay. So for example, based on this concept, once again we are going to that one more example based on this creating and calling example. So to creating a function with the help of def and my function name is college and I am using that parenthesis and colons. Okay. In this function, I am writing that here print my college. Like that you have to do. So this is called as defined with the help of college variable. Function name is college. Now I am writing that college of this brackets without having this colon. So these 2 lines are creating a function. This line is calling. Okay. And one more example is example 1. So simply I am writing that one more example is here definition I'm using quote addition, ADD. I'm adding this. Then we are adding these colons. Then here A is equal to 10, B is equal to 6, C is equal to A plus B. Then I am writing print of C. Print of C. So this is actually creating a function. Creating a function. But now I have to get the result with the help of simply I am writing that quote add of this bracket. This is called as calling. When you call the function, then based on this line we will get that output result will be, that is actual 16. Why? Because 10 plus 6, like that you have to. So simply that output of college you will get the result is my college. Okay, the entire practical results we will be look at on the screen. So this is actual how can you creating a function and calling a function. Next, so far we covered that 1 and 2, and third one is arguments. So the third one is arguments. So what is the definition of arguments? Information can be passed into a function as arguments. So that is, arguments is nothing but information can be passed into a function. So I have some information. That information I have to pass into functions. That is called as arguments. So for example, if I take that one example for this, is I am creating a function def, that my function name is my name. I am adding this, my function name is my name. This is actual my name. After that I am using this parenthesis and colons. Okay. Now I am writing that function is here is print in single quotation. I am writing my string my name is. My name is. Then I have to use one variable. So that which arguments we are using this. So far I am using that function name is here name, simply that name. Within the bracket we are using one name, that is called as argument. Okay, in the previous example, so we are not adding any variable or any label name, but now I am adding that one function is my name of name colon. So now I am writing the same function at this name. So this is my calling function. So this is my creating function. Now I am calling my name as it is, and within the bracket I am using name is replaced by quotation. So this is called as calling. After execution of this line, I am getting that result is my name is quotation. For example, I am calling by this as the same function is my function name is my name is academy. Okay. Then the result will be my name is, so that is here name is replaced by academy. Okay, this is the best example for arguments. So arguments is nothing but information. Which information is I am adding quotation academy with the help of this variable. That variable is already available in the function. So that variable name is replaced by our string. Finally, default string is my name is, as it is my name is here, but here name is replaced by quotation. That's why here you will be get my name is quotation and my name is academy. Like that you will be get. This is called as arguments. And next fourth one is parameters and arguments. So generally that parameter arguments. The meaning of these parameters and arguments are, that is widely used for same thing, that is information that are passed into a function. So information that can be passed into a function. So that's why here arguments are, that is both are same. Both are same. So you may call as, sometimes you may call as parameters, sometimes you may call as arguments. Both are same. That is the concept of parameters as well as arguments. This is actually fourth one. Next one is, fifth one is number of arguments. Number of arguments. So what is the meaning of arguments? So far we discussed here in these arguments, in this example I am using only one parameter or one argument. Okay, but what is the meaning of this fifth point is, if you use more than one argument or more than one parameter, what do we have to do at this point? That is the concept of number of parameters. So generally, if that number of parameters, example is, if you have more than one. So for the same example, here example for this concept is, simple concept is number of arguments is nothing but if you have more than one variable or more than one argument. For example, I am taking that my definition is DEF, as it is DEF, and my name is my function. Okay, at this moment I am adding both first name as well as second name. Okay, so my first name is, for example, first comma second. What? So in this function we have two arguments or two parameters. So if you have more than one parameter or one arguments, so that is the concept is number of arguments here. At this moment, how can you write the function for this is, here I am writing print is the first name. So whatever the first name you have to write here first plus. Okay, in between the first and the second name I am adding one text is, for example, that value is here Mr. and plus I am adding second. Like that, whatever the text we are adding. So in this concept, when you call this function, we will be get the result is here. This is actual creating. Now I am writing that calling. Calling function is here my name. Okay, here first name I am representing that first name is in terms of text. I mean string. I am representing that quotation is my first parameter and comma. Next one is academy. Okay, so this is the first name, this one is second name. When you call this function, automatically that is purely based on this. When you go to this function here, what is the first name is, that is quotation. So the result will be, result for this value is, so that is quotation, and you have the another direct meaning is Mr. and academy. Okay, so finally in between these two we are adding Mr. For example, another function, another parameters are my name in bracket. I am using that ECE another one is CSE, like that. After execution of this function, I will be get, it goes to this calling function of this. The final result for this result will be, what is the meaning of this? ECE Mr. CSE. Finally, we will get this type of result. Okay, that is called as here number of arguments. Okay, that is the fifth one is number of arguments. And sixth one is here arbitrary arguments. So here sixth one, that is arbitrary arguments. So what is the difference between number of arguments and arbitrary arguments? Here number of arguments are, you have to define how many parameters do you want. Okay, for example, arbitrary arguments, I am creating the function is DEF definition. Okay, for example, my function name is CSE. Okay, in CSE there are many students. At this moment I have that finite number of parameters. I know how many parameters I have. For example, student 1, student 2, student 3, I mean like that. So in this number of arguments, these two parameters are only limited. I mean first name, second name, third name, like that, only limited. But if you have 60 members, 360 members, like that, at this moment you have to define that function with the help of this is the star mark. Star mark means you already that how many arguments, I mean if you don't know how many arguments that will be passed into your function, but add before the parameters, that is the actual function, but you have the some finite value, okay, so simply that. So that's why I am